You see what your boy got. Shing, 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 ting. Stop. Yo. Stop fucking playing with me, yo. I swear. Shout out L. Real fucking rat. Shout out L. Nigga get me right every time. You see what my nigga did? Do I have to do the animation again? Like, what's up with y'all though? How y'all doing? Like, for real, awesome real. Like, I know I talked to y'all yesterday, but I want to talk to you today. You got a problem with that? Fuck, like, so I'm gonna talk to you today. I hope y'all having a good day. You feel me? My day, you know, people try to get in your way every day. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You just gotta not let it happen. You just gotta not let it phase you. You feel me? And that basically is what we're here for today. I want to tell you about what the fuck do I want to call this video? How to save your life. How to save your life. How to make sure that you are moving in the right direction, no matter what age you are, no matter what you're doing in life. If you're an athlete, if you're just a normal guy, if you're a producer, if you're an artist. How to save your life. Step 1. Understand your self-worth. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I didn't understand my self-worth until like January. I didn't understand myself. I've been alive for 16 years. I know that's not long. I've lived through so many experiences, and so much crazy shit has happened to me over my life that it feels like I've lived over 30. But I've lived on Earth for 16 years, and I didn't understand that I had a high self-worth until January of last year. So I'm gonna tell you how to avoid that. You need to, 1, make sure physically and mentally you are right. Notice how I said physically, because that also plays into it. And at least in my beliefs, I believe that being physically fit, whether that be overall just physically fit, being physically fit can improve. First of all, it's gonna improve you, nigga. You're gonna be strong as fuck. But it's gonna improve your mood. It's gonna improve how you act. It's gonna improve what you can do. It improves just how aligned you are with your mind. You feel me? Like, because everything's going right in your body and everything's going right up here, everything's cool. So I believe being physically fit plays into a big part of it. But knowing that you're mentally fine and mentally okay is a big part of having self-worth. Because if I'm going to be honest, when it comes to self-worth, it's you versus you, bro. Like, the only person that's in your way is your mind and yourself. Because unless you have someone like a figure in your life who is constantly diminishing you, constantly putting you down, constantly trying to fuck you over. I get that, and I will get to that in 1 second, because I know that's a very real thing. But if it's just you, if you are alone and you feel as if you're not worthy of love, you're not worthy of being cared about, you're not worthy of anything, and you're not deserving of respect in anything, that stems from here. That's coming from here. All of that is coming from your brain. And there are certain events that go on in our lives that push us to that point where we start to think that, because, I mean, if all of this is happening, then that must be the truth, right? But it's not, bro. I promise you. I promise you. It's just not. It's not. It's not the truth. You are capable. Like, you are capable of the most tremendous and amazing things that no one has ever seen done before. Ever. You have it in you. You are capable of being loved. You are capable of being respected. You are deserving of being loved. You are deserving of being respected. You're deserving of the world. And your mind won't allow you to see that. And it won't allow you to tap into that unless you move forward. If you can't move forward from where you are right now, you are going to be stuck forever. And you won't have any self-worth. And those things that, I don't know what you believe in, but those things that were planted into you when you were born will never get a chance to be seen by anyone. And I want you to be seen. Because I know what it feels like to not be seen. And I have a problem with sometimes, well, I'm kind of over it now, but I have a problem with sometimes feeling like I'm not seen. And I want you to be seen all the time. And you need to overcome that mental hurdle of I'm not good enough. Because once it goes from I'm not good enough, it'll go from I'm not good enough to I cannot believe that I'm awake this morning. I can't believe that I'm seeing these trees right now. I can't believe I can hear the wind rustling in my ears. And this air is so good in my lungs. Like, I'm so grateful to be here. And that's the mindset that you want to have throughout any aspect in life. Producer, athlete, regular dude, and whatever. Having that mindset and having that respect and worth for yourself is so overly important. Overly, bro. And I put that on everything. Like, once you understand, I promise you, your life will skyrocket. Now, like I said before, I said I would spin back to this. If it's a problem where it's somebody who's constantly diminishing you and putting you down as a person, and they're not trying to let your light shine, then that's when you need to. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you you gotta rumble with this nigga, but you need to. He gonna have to learn somehow. You feel me? And I'm currently in a situation at my high school where I'm being viewed as a disrespectful young black man. I'm not a disrespectful young black man, but I got tired of feeling like I wasn't being respected by people who were just as equal as me. And I hate being viewed as not an equal human being, because I view everybody as my brother, my sister, my cousin. That's how I view people. And I tell people I love them all the time because that's how I view people. So when I feel like I'm disrespected, or if I'm feeling like I'm being disrespected and I'm working hard for you, it's clips. I'm not. You feel me? Like, that's just how I am as a person. So I'm not gonna advise you to go down the route of just fighting back. I want to advise you of going down the route to trying to find somebody, maybe a therapist. And I know some people are like, I'm not trying to get a therapist, nigga. Bro, just get a therapist. I didn't want a therapist either. You feel me? Like, it was, like, corny at first. Like, I wasn't really fucking with their vibe. They was just, like, interviewing me, it felt like. But getting a therapist and getting somebody who can help you against this person, to work against this person. The feeling of being cared for by somebody else. The feeling of being loved, my nigga. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. So if you have a therapist or somebody in your life who could care for you and who could help you work against this person, that would be the most important thing that I would advise for you if you were in that situation. Now, step 2 on how to survive is to not be easily influenced. Bug landing on water bottle? What are you doing? Not be easily influenced. This is something that happened to me in my life, and that is gonna happen to everybody. Everybody's gonna be influenced by something. But don't be easily influenced. I mean, like, I mean, like, borderline stupid stuff, you know? Like, now I'm just gonna talk to you, like, normally. Like, don't be dumb, bro. You can't be dumb. You can't go down to Wildwood this summer. I know everybody finna be lit. I'm finna be lit. I'm finna be down there. I'm probably gonna be doing... You can't go down to Wildwood and go with your friends and be like, yeah, we finna get lit. You feel me? And all your friends is... You got one friend driver. He's knocked the fuck out drunk. All y'all are drunk. Don't let the niggas in that car be like, yeah, let's drive back to the crib. Just don't be dumb. And I hate that this has to be a segment, but common sense isn't common. Study told me that. Common sense is not common. And it's facts. Like, you need to have an understanding internally, mentally, of like, okay, is what I'm about to do right now smart? Is what I'm about to do right now gonna fuck me up? Is what I'm gonna do right now fuck up the people in my life? And worry about the people in your life first in those situations. This leads me to step 3. It's you over everybody else. Everybody else. You come first. Always, bro. You come before me. And we brothers. We known each other for 24 hours. You need to always know, no matter if you're in a relationship, if you're working at a job, if you're working underneath somebody, you need to always know that your health, your feelings, how you handle things all matter not exclusively, but tremendously to you. All those things matter on a different scale to you. They should matter on a different scale to you. And they should matter on the scale to the point where if you know that, say, your boss is constantly haggling you and he's always on your neck, he's giving you neck 24/7, you need to make sure that you can leave that place and remove yourself. Now, I'm using that as an example. This applies for everything. Producers, if you're in a collective, if one of your friends you need to know it's not okay to still be friends with that's not okay. You're not friends. People who are like that, I can't believe you. I can't believe you. And you disgust me. It's not okay to do stuff like that. Because not only are you draining yourself, you just look like a dumbass to all of your friends. You just look like a dumbass in general. If you stay with a girl and she's fucking you over all for a year straight, and then you tell your friends about it, all your friends are just clowning you because you look like a fucking dumbass. You know, don't be a dumbass. You need to have the understanding and the self-respect and the self-worth that you have attained by being physically fit and mentally fit, and leave when need be, and remove yourself when need be, and care about yourself when need be, because you are the most important person in your life. Mom and dad. But you are the most important person in your life. And you have to always remember that, cuz. Always. If the second you forget that, and the second you start slipping out, is the second that people are able to start taking advantage of you. Girls can start taking advantage of you. Producers start taking advantage of you. People using you for melodies. People using you for money. People using you for your time. People using you for your love. People are going to start using you if you don't have that epiphany to understand, I am the most important part of my life. That's what that's what you need to have locked down. You feel me? Step 4. Remember that you are never alone. Ever. You're never ever alone. And I mean, I'm here. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm here. If you think that you really are alone, I'm here. Like, my DMs are open on both of my Instagram accounts. I'm so serious. Like, I'm down to, you can call me, you can text me, you can do whatever you want. But you are never, ever, ever alone. There's always people out there looking out for you in the shadows. People covering your name. And yeah, there are going to be haters. There are going to be people who talk bad about you. But knowing that you have people back there all being like, somebody talking about it like, nah, fuck Kev. Like, Kev weird as fuck. You like, yo, what you saying fuck Kev for? He been going through a lot. You feel me? Go easy on Kev. Those are the type of people that you need to remember that you always gonna have. There are always gonna be people like that out there for you, bro. Because people care about you. People care about you more than you think. And, you know, it took me a while to realize that people cared about me a lot more than I thought, you know. And I really don't like talking about myself that much. But, like, growing up, I was really good at the drums. And, like, all these teachers will always, like, congratulate me and, like, say all these cool things to me, and, like, I would perform, like, all that stuff. But, like, I don't know, it never felt like it never felt like it was not that it wasn't genuine, but it just didn't feel like it was like real, I guess. Like, a lot of the stuff in my life has just felt like somebody's just saying something to me just to say it. Like, a lot of times somebody has told me I love you, like, I didn't believe it. And there have been a lot of times in my life where, you know, I haven't felt right. I mean, I haven't felt self-respect. But once I understood that I still have friends in the shadows who are always working to make sure that I'm good, I understood that my life can really be better, and that I can be better because I'm just with my friends. I'm outside with my friends, bro. I'm not outside with my friends right now, but I'll be outside with my friends, bro. I love all my people. I love you. I want you to know that I love you. You feel me? And anything that you're going through right now, I promise you, we gonna get through it. We gonna get through it because bro, I said it. My DMs is open. My phone, if you can text me on iMessage, you can text me on Instagram. I'll give you my number if you need it. We can FaceTime, we can talk, we can whatever. I'm down to talk. You feel me? I love you, bro. And I hope that what I'm saying to you is really coming across to you and it's getting through to you because it matters a lot to me. You feel me? So, you feel me? I'm finna do the same thing I did yesterday. I'm finna hit the BART, watch the sunset, work out, play the game. Still with my niggas. And I'm not alone. And I love myself. And I love you. All right. We out.